Recently, I went on a bit of adventure. I decided to stay in Georgia, the country in the Caucasus region, for a while. I've been here for 6 months now, and honestly, this place never fails to amaze me. Even though the country is not very big, there is so much to explore. Mountains, small villages, the sea, and of course, the incredible Georgian culture. When fall came around, it was grape harvest season, a time known as Rtveli in Georgia. I thought it would be a perfect chance to dive into local traditions, so I traveled to Kakheti, the country's most famous wine region, to experience it myself. Hi friends, today I've come to Kakheti region in Georgia. It's the most traditional wine region of this country, and I've decided to join this very famous Rtveli festival, the Grapes Harvest Festival. Oh, I'm so excited. It's such a beautiful place. So here apparently in Kakheti they make the traditional Georgian wine. The taste is really strong because they use not only the skins of grapes but also the stems and all the parts of the fruit. If you want to taste the lighter wines, you need to go to the west of the country, and now we're in the east. So that's all I know about wine. And I guess that today I will learn more. It's my first time on a vineyard in Georgia. I'm so excited. I'm already hungry, to be honest, but I know that today we will try some traditional Georgian food, and also we'll be making some food ourselves. Rtveli is all about celebrating the land's harvest. Families, friends, and even visitors come together to handpick grapes, working side by side from dawn till dusk. For me, it was a more touristy version, so we only picked a few grapes, just enough to get a taste of the experience. But Rtveli is more than just grape picking. It's a joyful celebration of life. People sing traditional songs, share stories, and feast together. The harvested grapes are often made into wine using methods that have been handed down for centuries. So these are the grapes that we will be collecting today. I think that this one is called Sapiravi. It's the famous grape in Georgia, the most common one. I just want to try maybe one. I wonder what it tastes like. It's so sweet. Oh, I love it. In Kakheti, many winemakers still use the ancient qvevri vessels, large clay pots buried underground where the wine ferments naturally. This unique process has made Georgian wine famous worldwide. Wow, this vineyard is so nice. And I love that it's next to the mountains. We had already a little tour around the vineyard, and the owner told us about the ancient technology of making wine here in Georgia. You know, apparently scientists say that, at least in Georgia, that the first wine was found here in this country, and only after Georgia it started spreading all around the world. I just can't stop eating these grapes. They're so delicious. Oh. So we have collected the grapes, and the next step was to make the grape juice. And we did that in this traditional wooden barrel where you put all the grapes and then you're supposed to step on them so that you can squeeze the juice out of them. And it was really fun because here in Georgia you're supposed to dance on the grapes so that the wine becomes happy, and when you drink it you can also be cheerful and you will start dancing. Yeah, and you can squeeze the grapes barefoot or wearing rubber boots. Well, I decided to do it barefoot because it's the authentic way, even though there were a lot of wasps there and I was a little bit worried, but everything was okay. And it was actually really fun. And now the next part of this celebration, the wine harvest celebration, is the traditional Georgian lunch. So according to tradition, after a long day in the vineyards, everyone comes together for a supra, a traditional Georgian feast. It's a beautiful way to celebrate their connection to the land and to one another. I'm so glad I decided to experience this festival. It really gave me a deeper appreciation for Georgia and its incredible traditions.
И на килограмм муки добавляем примерно 600 миллиграмм воды. Одну чайную ложку дрожжи сухой добавляем 1 столовую ложку сахар и 2 столовые ложки растительное масло.
We've just had the master class of making khachapuri. This is a traditional Georgian bread with cheese, and to be honest, it was a really easy master class because they have already prepared the dough, which I guess is the most difficult part. And we just had to squeeze the dough a little bit and put some cheese inside and squeeze it again, and then it was ready. It took us like 5 minutes, but the dough was very soft. I can see that they have their own recipe that they know works really well. And now they're gonna fry it on the pan, and then our khachapuris will be ready. Yeah, it was very easy but enjoyable. Those mountains are so beautiful. We've had our traditional Georgian dinner. It was really nice, but I'm so full, you know. Georgian cuisine is so delicious, but it's also really heavy because there is a lot of meat and nuts and wine and bread and cheese. Yeah, it's good stuff, but I'm so full right now. And now we just have some time to walk around the vineyard. Yeah, it's so peaceful here, and I wish I could see it during the sunset. I think it will be really beautiful, but soon we will have to go. But I'm really glad that I've been here today and I can cross this thing out of my bucket list because, you know, wine is so famous in Georgia. I'm glad that I've been able to try and take part in making it.